Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about energy sector. We need a mix of renewable energy, why we need renewable energy, wind, solar, hydrochloric, geothermal, biofuel. What are the renewable energy resources? What are the some example of renewable energy resources? Which renewable energy resources do we use in the UK? The UK uses renewable resources to generate heat and electricity. Put this renewable in order from target of smallest contribution to electricity generation. UK uses renewable energy resources to generate heat and electricity. Put this renewable in order from largest and smallest contribution to electricity generation. Onshore wind, other bioenergy, offshore wind, solar PV, hydrogen, and landfill gas. UK energy mix. What do we need renewable energy resources? Why cannot we just continue to use non-renewable energy? CO2 is a 407 ppm increase by 90 ppm in the last 70 years. Global warming 1.01 degrees Celsius in the past 200 years. Ocean acidifications, rising sea levels 7.2 each year. Decrease ice sheet mass, retreating glacier decrease. Artificial ice at the rate of 13%. Research on renewable energies and the answer of the following question: how the energy resources use generate electricity, how much of the UK electricity is current generated from the resources, and how are the change over time, what are the positivity of using these energy resources, what are the negativity of using of energy resources. Wind, Peral Brand, Castle Continue, Towers, Wind Farm. The amount of power and therefore electricity a wind turbine can produce is largely based on wind velocity using this equation. How much power can be generated in the situation? UK has 9220 wind turbine capacity for 20.1 gigabytes, sixth largest producer of the wind power in the UK. In the 2017, 17% UK electricity was generated from the wind power. Solar. Thermal solar panels are used to generate heat energy. Photovoltaic cells made from silicon turn sustain direct into electricity. 3.4% of the total electricity was generated by solar PV in the UK. Solar south of the UK has solar potential equal to the German, who generated 7% of the electricity from solar PV. Solar panels are expensive. You need a lot of things, and they require their metals such as condominium and indominiums. An average UK house uses around 3 kW energy each year. Geothermal. Geothermal energy, heat energy from the earth, decay of the radioactive elements and residual heat from planetary formation 4.5 billion years ago. Water is pumped down into hot require, it is heated. Steam can then be used to heat building directly or generate electricity to spinning a turbine. Geothermal, cooling thermal, geothermal, electricity and homes. Geothermal, 190 degrees Celsius, 4.5 kilometer beneath Cornwall, United Town Geothermal Energy Project has funding to build a pilot geothermal energy plant, 10 megawatt of electricity, 55 megawatt of heat. Geothermal energy beaten Cornwall could meet all the Cornwall demand for electricity and up to 20%. Hydroelectric power has the centric energy of running water flow down with the gravity to spin a turbine. Over a relay of the solar and wind power, hydrogen dams are very expensive and can harm wildlife. 1.5% electricity from hydroelectricity schemes in UK. Hydroelectricity. Biofuel either directly from the plants or from waste. Main UK resources are wheat and cooking oil. Bioethanol used to fuels and as a petroleum additions to increase oxygen and lower carbon emissions. Biodiesel used as fuels and used to reduce level of particulates and carbon dioxide in the diesel power vehicles. Bio make up 30% of the UK road and non-road fuels and 9% of the UK electricity generations. In 2016, 93,000 however used for biofuel, 41,000 of the ways of the grow with ethical and environmental issues. Iceland, geothermal and hydrogen. Costa Rica, hydrogenic. Brazil, biofuel. Iceland. Iceland lie on the mid-Atlantic ridge and the annual farewells and the 600 hot spring. 85% Iceland heating and 20% electricity come from geothermal energy. 70% Iceland electricity come from hydropower from glacier river hydropower. Save Iceland at 8.2% billions from 1970 to 2000 and lowers its CO2 emissions by 37%. Still depend on the fossil fuel for shipping, cars, and the fossil actually one of the highest emitters of the CO2. Research into hydrogen fuel cells power buses and the car. High concentration of the river dam volcanoes, annual rainfalls, renewable energy supply 19 electricities and the 300 days in 2017. Lake annuals 98% electricity is from renewables. Costa Rica has celebrated the growth is carries ownerships. Costa Rica goal is to be carbon neutral. Costa Rica hosts more than 5% world special biodiversity. Dams can environment and special consensus. Made from sugar canes. Brazil, 22nd largest producer, produced 7.295 billion USD. Ready 42% gasoline needed. 90% new cars are fixed fuels. Since 2003, the combinations of sugar canes, ethanol, and fixed fuels vehicles has reduced Brazil emissions, consumer rainforest land, deforestations, and diversities. Emissions from biodiversity is 90% lower than those of the gasolines. Emissions associated with the production land cleaning use lot of water. Up to 4 liters of water are needed to produce 1 liter of ethanol producers. Research renewable energies. What renewable energy resources are used? What percentage of total energy used? How is the trying to increase their use of renewable? What problems can face? In UK uses a mix of non-renewable, renewable fuel, renewable energy resources are crucial for the lowering carbon dioxide emissions and enables a secure energy future. Important renewable energy sources include wind, solar, geothermal, hydroelectrics, and biofuels. No energy resources is preferred. Each comes with the own positions and negative. Iceland, Costa Rica, Brazil renewable energy case studies. This is the way we can improve and we can understand different kind of issues in an effective way. If you have any question regarding this one, you directly can communicate with me. Thank you. Bye bye and take care.